What's up, world? Welcome back to the show. I'm Maeve, and here's a person who probably spent too much on brunch this morning. Ella.
Hey, don't call me out like that. It's called supporting the local economy, okay? And of course, we have the man of the hour, the tech and education guru, Oswald.
Honestly, call me a guru is just church. I'm basically just a guy who actually read the 50-page government reports while you two are busy starting at brunch menus. But hey, somebody's gotta bring the brand sales to this table. And Ella, let's be real, your economic contribution is just a fancy way of saying you have creeping caffeine addiction.
Exactly, and that actually leads us right into our topic today. We are talking about the two phases of poverty. You know, when people think of being poor, they think of the starving artist or someone on the street. But there's this urban versus rural gap that is honestly mind-blowing.
Right? Like in the city, we have invisible poverty. It's that pressure where you look like you're living a dream, but your bank account is literally screaming. Everything is so expensive that you're poor because of the cost of living.
But then you look at the rural areas, it's not about the cost, it's about the geographical isolation. It's not that you can't afford a coffee, it's that there is no coffee shop within a 20-mile radius. That kind of poverty is about being cut off from the world.
And that's where resource scarcity really hits. I was checking out some data and honestly, it's kind of depressing. In some rural areas, if you have a toothache, you might have to drive an hour just to see a doctor. And public transportation? Yeah.
It's crazy because what you guys are describing is the Matthew effect. In full swing, you know, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer vibe. In the city, schools are basically gold-plated with high-end facilities, but in rural areas, schools are literally struggling with basic infrastructure. And the worst part is the school's soul. The teacher turnover rate is just heartbreaking. These kids are essentially getting ghosted by the education system every few months.
Exactly. And the teacher turnover rate is just crazy. These kids finally get a teacher they like, and then a few months later, the teacher's gone. Like, sorry kids, I need 5G and a Starbucks. And they move back to the city. It's kind of like Tinder, you know, that dating app where you swipe left to say no thanks. That's basically what's happening here. Teachers just keep sweeping left on rural schools. And on top of that, with birth rates going down, there are fewer and fewer students every year. So a lot of these schools are getting merged or even shut down. It's not just about teachers leaving, the schools themselves are disappearing. It's honestly a real crisis.
Okay, let's hold on. It sounds like a total apocalypse, but it's 2026. We have the tools to fight this. This is where flipping education actually makes sense. It's not just a buzzword, it's about using digital empowerment to bridge that geographic isolation. If a kid in a remote mountain village can hop on high-quality remote remedial season with the same level of content as a kid in Taipei, that's how we start breaking the cycle. That is true meaning of quality education, giving everyone a fair shot regardless of the decode.
But Oswald, be real. You give a kid an iPad and they're just going to watch YouTube shorts or play games. How do you actually flip it?
That's a classic trap, Ella. You can't just throw hardware at a problem and hope for a miracle. We need to talk about digital literacy, teaching kids and even their parents how to actually navigate the digital world. But look, we can't talk about apps if the kids are hungry. That's why things like subsidized school lunches are so crucial. It's the ultimate safety net. You can't learn if your stomach is growing louder than the teacher. Plus, to solve the teacher crisis, we need real teacher retention strategies. We need to stop treating rural teaching like a punishment and start providing actual incentives, better pay, housing, and a real career path.
So you are saying we need a systemic update?
Exactly. And my hot take is that we need place-based education. Stop teaching every kid like their prep school student in the city. Let's connect learning to the local community and industries. Education shouldn't be about escaping your hometown, it should be about empowering it. My final message, let's use technology to fix the bridge, but let's keep the humans there to make sure the bridge doesn't fall down. Your future should be defined by your potential, not decided by your GPS coordinates.
Not decided by your GPS coordinates? Wow, that's deep. Who are you and what did you do with Oswald?
He probably just had an extra shot of espresso. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Don't let your bank account or your location define you.
Love of God, Ella, Steve, that second branch, your bank account is literally on life support right now.
Never. Bye everyone.
Bye!